Hey y'all, Brooke Benevento here with the Hi, It's Me, I'm the Problem podcast. I am so excited that you have decided to spend the next 10 minutes with me. This is my very first podcast, so I want to make it very clear that I have no idea what I'm doing here. I have been asking God to help me find my voice for a year now, and today He told me to stop thinking about it and do it. So, with His guidance, we will see where this takes us. I do have a small confession to make. I currently don't listen to any podcasts. It's probably a good thing because I'd be comparing myself right now, and we don't want any of that. So, I've decided to create my own playbook and come here one time a week and talk about things that are on my mind in hopes that you will find some inspiration to find your own voice as well. Please know I am not perfect. Thank God, because, well, that would be an extremely boring life. I am a woman who's discovering my way through life one day at a time. The reason I named this podcast, Hi, It's Me, I'm the Problem, is because when I heard those lyrics for the first time by Taylor Swift, something shifted inside of me, and I knew then that I was the problem. I realized that if I wanted my life to be different, I was going to have to take responsibility for myself and my actions, and that it was time to make a serious change within myself. I ended up going through a 14-month transformational journey with the Think and Grow Rich Institute. And with my mentor's guidance, I have been able to transform so many things in my life. As I said before, I am not perfect and I am still a work in progress. But the things that I have learned and have experienced over the past 2 years have transformed my life. And I believe that I am now being called to show up and share what I have learned because I believe it has the potential to help so many people who are feeling like the world is crashing down around them. My greatest hope is that when you tune in to listen to these 10-minute podcasts, you feel a little better than you did before you pushed play. All right, with all that said, let's get into today's topic. Today, I want to talk about self image. Let's first look at what the definition is of self image. Self image is the conception that one has of one's self, including an assessment of qualities and personal worth. So basically, what do you think of yourself? Kind of heavy, right? I mean, have you ever sat down and thought about what you think of yourself? Have you ever stopped and looked at yourself in the mirror and asked yourself, what do I think about myself? Let me tell you what I used to say about myself. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I'm a terrible mom. My husband deserves someone better. I'm fat. I'm ugly. Does any of that sound familiar to you? Why? Why does the majority of the population do this to themselves? Because someone from our past or present has told us or made us feel that we are less than what we really are. And we believed them. We actually believed someone else's opinion of us. Did you know that the odds of you even being born is less than 1%? I know you may think that 8 billion people is a lot of people, but in the scheme of things, it's really not that many people. So, as far as I'm concerned, we are all miracles walking around planet Earth, and we are wasting our time wondering what others' opinions are of us. I'm here to tell you that it has to stop. Stop beating yourself up. Stop playing the victim story over and over in your head. Would you tell your friend how dumb, stupid, ugly, and fat they are? No, you wouldn't. Why? Because you can see how beautiful that friend really is. You have been made to believe you are less than the person sitting right next to you, and that's just not true. So, if you want to live out all those dreams and ambitions that keep floating around in your head, you're going to have to let go of your negative thoughts about yourself. So, how do we do this? How do we let go of our negative thoughts about ourselves? Number one, we go sit in front of a mirror and we take a good long look at ourselves. Scary, right? When was the last time you did that? Maybe never? I had never done it before. until I did it. And let me tell you, I discovered some pretty amazing things about myself and some not so great things about myself. But I sat there and I was honest with myself. Number two, we get all those thoughts on paper and out of our heads. Number three, we analyze those thoughts about ourselves and carefully look at each of them to see where they came from. Think back about who or what may have put them there. Can you pinpoint whose voice it is you hear? Number four, and maybe the most difficult, we must determine if those thoughts about ourselves are really true. However, while you do this, I want you to understand something. There has never been a baby born with any negative thoughts. When we were each born, we were a clean slate. And somewhere along the line, society has made you believe something that may or may not be true. The only person that can decide who you are is you. Every day is a clean slate. Every day you get to be whoever you want to be. Every day you are given the choice to show up in this big, beautiful world however you choose. You want to be a negative person? Be a negative person. I can tell you from experience that it won't get you very far. Do you want to be a positive person? Do you want to bring joy to the world? Then do that. Be that. But please, whatever you do, don't believe the opinions of someone else because that is a lot of trash to carry around your entire life. So do yourself a favor and go find yourself a mirror and take one last long look at that miracle that's standing in front of you. And maybe, for the first and final time, say goodbye to everyone else's opinions that you have been dragging along with you. A new day is coming for all of us. It's time to shake it off and move forward. That's all for today. If you know anyone that's struggling and needs some words of encouragement, please feel free to share this episode with them. Thank you for listening. Until next time, I wish you all peace.